Gary, ending the decade on a high, 2-0 victory, 6 unbeaten. You must be pretty happy with
that. Yeah, it's a great way, like you say, to end the decade. I thought, throughout the course of this decade, especially this season of it, we've been magnificent at home. I think that's 25 points now from 11 games. I think that's the highest and the best in the league in terms of home form. And there is, I keep saying it, and I won't get bored of saying it, there is no easy game in this league, and you've seen that today. You've seen Mansfield came in and played a direct style which we had to compete with and contend with, and it was a different game for our lads to play on the difficult pitch, with the weather that we've had, and I thought we did it brilliantly in terms of the way we showed a different character again today. We showed a different fight, and that's on back of everything that they've had to put up with over the last 10 days to the last 2 weeks.
Talk about home form. Teams come here, they ramp up. Mansfield started the game very fast, and they started the second half in a similar manner, didn't they? We had a lot to sort of put up with at times.
You always know that that's going to happen. They had a good following, a good away following, and they've got a new manager in, and who's all about honesty and hard work and fight, and we knew we had to match that, and that's what I'm saying. We did, and the game itself wasn't a game full of chances, but we matched their effort, and I thought the front two caused them a real problem today.
Yeah, Dylan was getting the 2 penalties. Vaughan's put them away. He did cause a lot of trouble for Mansfield at times, didn't he?
Yeah, well, I think leading up to the penalties, Vaughan's put him in both times, and you just see the pace and the power that Dylan's got and the trouble that he causes defenders. He's new to the position, but he wants to learn. He wants to get better. His effort's phenomenal, and it was a fantastic performance from him. And then you obviously, like I said. That must have been Dylan listening in, but Vaughan's then had to pull himself off his sick bed at Carlisle for us. We had a couple of more days where he's got better, and he's given us this all there, and we're going to have to see how they all are ready for the next home game.
Yeah, you made a couple of changes, but you're welcoming back a few guys who've been ill. Are you seeing the back of the sickness bug now?
We hope so. We hope so. But, the lads have had to put up with it, but they've not made any excuses from it.
You mentioned the league table. Swindon lost today. There's only 5 or 6 points separating the top 5. It's very tight, isn't it, the top?
20. What we've played now, 23 games. So.
Second half of the season starts on New Year's Day, though, doesn't it? What are Morecambe going to bring?
Like I've just said, there is no easy game in this league, and they'll be fighting for their lives. But we've got to concentrate on ourselves. We've got to recover now. It's ironic, isn't it, in the terms of that's out of the last 3 or 4 games, that's the least amount of goal attempts, and we win the game. That's football.
But another clean sheet. You must be happy with that. Brilliant. Richard's not had too much to do, but still the back 5 holding. I thought
the back 3, with the aerial bombardment that they had to deal with, they did ever so well with that. And then Richard again coming and collecting, and we competed, like I say, and now I think that's 9 clean sheets for the season for Richard, and like we've spoke many times before, we feel that we should have had a couple more. So, we've had to contend with illnesses, we've had to contend with injuries, and we're getting people back now at the right time, ready for the second half of the season. But we're only at the halfway stage.
Quick turnaround now, isn't it? Yeah. So what's the plan then over the next couple of days?
Well, just to get the rest and recovery into those that have played, and top up the ones that haven't. So that I've got a decision to make on New Year's Day.